Well, folks, welcome to yet another episode. So in this episode, I want to talk to you about memory deficits, and I want to talk about some of the things that we can do to prevent or to stop memory deficits in our lives, especially in this year. So what are memory deficits in the first place? So when we say a deficit or a memory deficit, we are talking about the fact that our memory, our brain function, when we have deficits, things like you're unable to focus, you're unable to remember things, you're unable to concentrate, you're unable to follow through when you're having a conversation with someone. These are all signs that will make you see that you are going through some memory deficits. Sometimes it's difficult for you to even remember the conversation you had with somebody. These are all part of memory deficit. So the question then is, how can we prevent or stop memory deficits in our lives? The first point when it comes to making sure that we prevent memory deficit or stop memory deficit is making sure that we are physically active, physical activity. And when I talk about being physically active, I'm not just talking about exercising, but also making sure that during the day you are walking more than sitting down. Because of course, research has made us to understand that when you sit a lot, it's very detrimental, to your brain functioning, to your memory functioning, of course. The other thing that I would talk about in terms of stopping or preventing memory deficits is making sure that you are socially active, you are socially connected. Because there are studies showing that the more lonelier people are, the more memory deficit that we see. Because of course, if you don't connect with people and you are lonelier, we know that it leads to depression, anxiety, stress, and this depression, anxiety, stress are known to be things that really have an effect on our memory, on our brain function. So to make sure that we prevent memory deficit, we have to make sure that we are socially active, we are connected with people, we are talking with people, we have a social circle that we can really connect with. And when we talk about social activity, it's not just making any friends or any kind of social connection. Those that are toxic will definitely be detrimental to your memory. If you are in a relationship where you are being fought all the time, you have family members who are fighting all the time, you belong to a church where you are being fought all the time, that socialization will definitely not serve you good when it comes to your memory. So you want to make sure that your social connections are the good ones, the ones that are enjoying, the ones that you can talk to and laugh with. That is the kind of social activity I'm talking about. Now, the other thing we can do to make sure that we prevent memory deficit is to make sure that we get enough sleep. The more in the night, if you can get between 8 to 9 hours of sleep at night, it definitely boosts your memory, it definitely prevents memory deficit. But what are some of the things that are really disrupting our sleep in this time and therefore making up more memory deficit in the night? Many people on their phones, smartphone addiction, chatting, being on social media, going online, internet addiction, trying to, browse from the internet before you realize it's already 3 a.m. Morning is coming, you've not really had enough sleep. And depriving yourself of sleep that way will definitely make you have more memory deficits. When it comes to the area of eating, we also need to be mindful of the things that we do to make sure that we prevent memory deficit. Making sure that we are eating a lot of vegetables, having some fish, all these things have antioxidants that can really boost your memory. And then when it comes to drinks, people take excessive alcohol. We know that too much alcohol is very detrimental to our brain function, therefore leading to more memory deficits. You talk about smoking, all sort of drugs, that people want to smoke or people take into their bodies can definitely impair your memory and make you see more memory deficits. Well, still in the area of eating, when you are taking a lot of sugary foods, sugary drinks, like the cereals, the Don Simons, all these foods that are loaded with sugar can definitely impair your memory. Yet that is the ones that we take a lot in this time. Soft drinks with so much sugars in them, leading to memory deficits. So folks, these are some of the things that we can do to make sure that we prevent memory deficit in this time and therefore have a better memory functioning for this year and make sure we are doing well, because everything that we do with our memory, we do with our brain function. So see you in the next video. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, share this video to a friend. I'll see you in the next episode.